everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another short video of me just going through my Stray Kids collection. I used the Meow Cafe Manifest binder in black and their 8-pocket slim pages. Alright, let's get into it. This is Stray Kids 1 mixtape, and most of these earlier collections, or most of these earlier albums, are not complete. I just bought one of each album version and then went from there. I will be doing a big, I'm actually in the middle of moving, so when I finish and like get settled again money wise, I will be doing a big purchase of most of these cards that I'm missing. And I do have a mix of 8 pockets and 9 pockets. This is going into the Clay series. Mural. And then this is Levanter. Levanter is complete. I mean, no, Yellowwood is complete. And these are the I think it was pre-order benefit units, like not pre-order but like first press. And then this is Levanter, and you'll see I have most of Cinnamon and Chance cards, and that's because I was going to collect them two only, but then I decided to collect OT8. This is Go Live and In Life. And Go Live is mostly complete. Well, I think it's fully, yeah, Go Live is fully complete. In Life only bought one of each version, so that's what this is. And then I have 4 of the units. Can you see through the hollow? I don't think so. I'll get a little close up, or kind of, I don't know. I might have to figure something out for the hollows, but that is it for this binder. Right on to the second one. Alright, Stray Kids 2. This is going to start with Noeasy and finish with Rockstar. As I said, most of these earlier collections are not complete. Like, I have a couple full sets, but for the most part, it's not really done. And just these, one card on each of these pages. And then any like large inclusions that I can split up and put in, it will fit in my 8 pocket pages, I'll just go ahead and put in there. This is Ordinary. This one is complete except for the units and jewel case. And then this is the first time they did the Target cards. This is going into Maxident. Sorry if I'm sniffling. Everything is really cold in my house right now, and I have the window open for better lighting. Yeah, Maxident. These were the stickers. These stickers, they like barely fit, but they did fit, so I just went ahead and put it in there. This was the little Polaroids that came with the message cards, and then this is the case version and the case pre-order benefit. Almost finished with that, and these are the Targets. This is 5-star. This is, I believe, fully complete. And then these are the Target cards. And then ending this binder off, we have Rockstar, which is mostly complete. I think I'm missing one Nemo version. Oh, and the headliner. This is the Nemo set and the ornament. And then this is Target. I'm missing Hyunjin and Felix because of course it's those two. And then we're off to the third binder, which will start with 8. Alright, let's get into the third binder. 8 is fully complete. This is the first time I actually joined a group order for, well, it was a member claim, and I did a double claim. Uh-oh, one of my stickers are coming off. So yeah, I did a double claim, member claim, so I got a full set. I think I would have gotten the full OT8 without double member claim, but I ended up claiming 2 anyway. This is mostly complete, and then this was the set we got with it, and this is not even close to being complete, and this is the set we got with that version. And then this is the Target cards, the Soundwave, and Apple Music. And then this is Hop. I went back to school during this era, so this is like not even close to being complete, but this is what I have so far. And like I said, once I finish getting moved and build up my savings again, I will do a big purchase of these cards. I do have most of the Hop accordion because I bought a full OT8 set and got really good pulls. This is the Nemo version, and then this is the full set, and this is the little stickers, and then these are units and just one Target card, and then I believe this is Barnes & Noble and Walmart units. And then going into Karma, I'm not going to show this part because I don't have anything stored. I'm waiting for my POBs and stuff to come in to finish that. And then we're going to go into binder 4. Okay, this is the 4th binder. I literally just made this binder. And it only has Do It in here right now, and I don't have any of those cards stored, so we're just gonna go past that section. And then these are my extra pages. XG is in fact not behind here. Behind here is my, first of all, Bangchan, what's it called, magazine little posters that came in there, and then Skiz O'Clock stuff, and then the fan kit. I didn't join for 2nd generation, so I just bought it secondhand, so I don't have the membership card. And then these are the postcards, and going into 3rd generation. This all will be mounted on a piece of cardstock. The ID cards, and then this is 4th generation. This is the first time they had units. And then these are the postcards. These are the little envelopes that held the postcard and IDs. Yeah, this is 5th gen. And I usually don't like seeing the back like through the pages, but it's okay because the names and stuff is there. And then these are that. I do need more 4-pocket pages. I'll have to make a purchase from Alt Bias, but yeah. And then these are the stickers. It's going to go on a piece of cardstock. Also, these are all Alt Bias pages, so if you're wondering if it could fit, they do. Like just barely. If I put this up, you'll see like they barely fit in there, but it's good enough for me, so I went ahead and did it. And now we're going to go into my Cinnamon and Chan POB binder. Alright, this big old binder is my Cinnamon and Chan POB binders, but also have like limited version photo cards here because I didn't want to collect OT8 for those. So this is what I have on the first page, and then this is all Maxident, Maxident, and then 5-star, and then this is all Rockstar, and then we're going into 8, which is basically fully complete. I think I'm missing a couple things like these 2 magnets, which is just a cropped which is just a crop version of this picture. And then these 2 Polaroids and the non-hollow version of this card. And then Target. I might just put the ones from my OTA collection in here so I could just finish it off. Also, these are sleeved in either Meow Cafe or Alt Bias Slim Fit, and then I put it in a Dragon Shield. I do need to restock on my Dragon Shield collection because I ran out. I will be getting the Chan and Changbin Barnes & Noble unit. I want the Walmart units, but I can't find both of the members for a good price. Felix and Chan are together, which that's always going to be like a high price, and then Han and Seungmin are together, and I believe the only reason the Seungmin card is that high is because he's in a unit with Han, so it's going to be really hard for me to find those two. And then I'm most likely not going to get the broadcast or streaming event cards. Then this is going into Hop. As you can see, these are not double sleeved, but once I get my Dragon Shield sleeves, I will be double sleeving those. Pop-up Mission is missing, and then the HMV Hollow for Seungmin and the non-hollow for Chan. And then these two are on the way. Just a couple things here. The HMV Lucky Draw, I think it'll be easy to get, but I haven't been really looking because I've been focused on other parts of my collection. But yeah, these 2 message cards are actually in my cart right now. When I have my funds built back up, I will be getting those 2 cards. And then yeah, actually I think this is the broadcast for one of their end of year performances, but I'm not sure. It had Hop on the back, so I just went ahead and put it in here. And then that is the end of this part. And then Karma and Do It are not complete, but you can see I have most of this stuff back here. So yeah, once I get those, I'll be doing a storing video. And that's all that I'm going to show in this video today. Alright, this is my Seasons Greetings binder. So I have those 2021, 2022, and the Polaroids, those were pre-order benefits, so I just kept what I pulled. And I pulled Lino for 2022 and 2023. This is still 2023, and then this is 2023 Japanese Seasons Greetings. Let me see if we get closer. Alright, there we go. And then this is 2024, and they did the little mini calendars. And then this is the 2024 Japanese Seasons Greetings. And then this is 2025, and Chan and Seungmin are in a different binder. And then this is the Japanese Seasons Greetings, and I don't have 2026 because I'm going to get them secondhand. I should probably do that sooner than later because the price is just going to go up and up. Alright, this is my Japanese photo card sets. I'm just going to do a quick flip through of these. I will be taking these hollow sleeves. Oh, you can't even see it. You can barely see it. Okay, but I will be taking those hollow sleeves off. And then there's some like rainbow hollow on some of those. I'll take those off as well because I just want these in regular clear sleeves. And this is the last one. I'm gonna try to collect all of these, but yeah, I don't know if that'll be my priorities right now. but it is one of the things I do want to collect because it is OT8. But yeah. Alright, this is my concerts and fan meeting stuff. And up here at the front, I do have the brand collabs. A lot of this I don't have, but a lot of it I do have. Like Pacific, I finished all of these. And then these are like brands that they worked with. Festa, and then this is Stay and Jeju. What's this? Summer Crazy, and then I think Street Kids. I don't think they're Secret Kids. Yeah, Secret Kids. And I bought those two. And then this is the Victory pop-up. I don't have much of this because I didn't buy anything at the time. And then this is going into first fan meeting. I don't have much of this either. Second fan meeting. And then third fan meeting. This is Magic School. Magic School in Busan. And then we're going to Skiz O'Clock. I do have most of these because I like bought everything I wanted and still was able to get most of the cards. And then that is just extra pages for, I think, what is the Stay's Little Home? I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. This is tour stuff. I will be putting the District 9 Unlock stuff up here, but I need to like actually see what everything that I'm able to collect before I put it in this binder. So started with Maniac, and then what was it called? Oh, this was the special like encore tour stuff. And then we go into Dominate. And then the Dominate Celebrate stuff. And that is it until the next tour. Behind this divider is all of the rest of the members for like when I had OT8 sets. It's not in order, but these are not in order, but it's what I have, so. And then that is it for this binder. Okay, this is my Stray Kids large inclusion stuff featuring other groups. But yeah, this binder is a mess and it will need some heavy maintenance, but this is what I have so far. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I want to cut like each individual member, but I also want to keep this as it is. So I don't know. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with this. So it just stays there for now. These, I'm going to be mounting them on paper. So they're just in their own individual pockets right now. And then I will be collecting all of the Noeasy? Yeah, Noeasy pop-ups. I'm missing one of these unit posters, Lino and Jungin. And then these are the Noeasy stickers. Going into Christmas Evil, this is going to be mounted onto cardstock, and then it goes into Ordinary. This was the accordion thing, and I just cut it apart. And then this is what's the pop-up, and I have 3 of these mini posters. Sorry if I'm going kind of fast. There's people at the house, so I want to get it done before they get noisy. These were the message cards for Maxident, and then I pulled this Seungmin. I'm going to end up getting Chan to put on this part. But then again, I might get OT8, so we'll see. I do have all of these mini posters. And then these unit posters. Then we go into 5-star. I do have all of these mini posters. As you can see, I was heavy in my collecting during these 2 eras. And then I just have this one Rockstar, because people are selling these posters for like really expensive, but also like they're just saying it's going to be in just straight up cardstock, and I want my stuff to be like with no dents and creases or anything like that, so I haven't bought any of those. I do have all 3 of these. I believe they call them panoramas. And then this mini poster was in the accordion version. And then the little stickers. I'm gonna have to put cardstock here. And then this is 8. Uh-oh. I need to put these into their pockets, but for right now they're just here so they don't get messed up. And then these are the little tiny postcards. This was a Soundwave benefit for if you bought a set of the albums. And then going to Karma. I did store these because they were getting in the way. I bought 3 Karma accordion, and I pulled a duplicate Felix, so I just have 2 of those. And then this is going into the Karma little bookmark things. I don't know what they're called. And then Do It, I also stored the large inclusions for that because I don't have a storage box for them yet. So yeah. And then this is just the posters that was in, where is the little file folder? I don't know where it went, but the file folder that was shown earlier, that's what those were in. And then I just have some extra little things back here. And then that is it for this binder. When I start like doing storing for the card videos, I'll explain why I have other groups in here, but for now I'll just focus on Stray Kids. Alright, this is the last binder. There's really no theme in here. It's just a bunch of random stuff that I got. And it's mostly Changbin. And then some Felix and Jungin. And then non-skid stuff. Alright. Okay, I don't really have anything to show for the ending. So here's my 2 little skids. Wait, you can put stuff in their pockets? Hold on. Wait, you can. I didn't know that. I might put some candy in there for them. Anyways. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you want to follow me along with my collection journey. I will be taking a couple weeks off because, as I said, I am moving and I can't really ship stuff to my current address. So, see you in the next video, whenever that will be. Bye!